Shalom. I just want to make a little statement about the fellowship and brethren of Israel. There's a sentence which goes around. It says, all Israel are brothers, the Ger and the Ezrah alike. I'd like to talk about it and explain it. Ger means somebody whose mother was not Jewish, but who has attached themselves to the Jewish community. And an Ezrah means somebody whose mother was Jewish. So what it means when it says all Israel are brothers, Ger and Ezrah alike, it means whether your mother is Jewish or not, it doesn't matter. We can all be as one family, as Ger and Ezrah. And there is simply a difference in laws regarding the law for the Ger versus the law for the Ezrah. Basically, there's a distinction here on how you observe the Torah. So at Mount Sinai, the revelation given at Mount Sinai gives laws for the Ger and laws for the Ezrah, two different kinds of people. The Ger is not counted in the Kehal, but the Ezrah is counted in the Kehal, but the Ger is able to do other things which the Ezrah can't do. And this is a partnership. This is a symbiotic relationship that exists between the Ger and the Ezrah. But the important point is to understand that they're both brothers. Now, some people might say, where is he getting this from? I'm going to give you a sentence from Maimonides, which should satisfy absolutely everybody's, which is from Maimonides' Gifts to the Poor, chapter 10, verse 1. He says, all Jews and those attached to them are like brothers. Okay, so that's a solid basis for everybody there, even though I don't like Maimonides. The point is he doesn't take this from thin air. He doesn't pluck this from thin air. It's a fact of Judaism. All Israel are brothers. We're all together as Gerim and Ezrachim. If your mother is not Jewish, that's the distinction between a Ger and an Ezrach. You could look at it this way and say a Ger is Jewish but not a Jew, and an Ezrach is a Jew. So there's a difference between being Jewish and being a Jew. You could look at it that way. But whether you're Jewish or whether you're a Jew, we are all brothers. We're all family. And this is a very good way of looking at things like that. To be a Jew, the rules have been made very strict. To be a Ger, the rules have been made very, very easy, because Hashem likes to do things like that. He likes to separate out, one kind of thing from another kind of thing, and to show two different paths or two different ways of two opposite sort of things, if you like, which are always brought together in a harmonious sort of way. In Judaism, Judaism is like the reconciliation of opposites. That's what it's like. Judaism is a religion of reconciling opposites, where two opposite things can be in harmonious relationship with each other, like a harmonious symbiotic relationship with each other, without being the same thing, while maintaining their distinction. So the way to be a Jew is very difficult, but the way to be Jewish is very easy. So if you distinguish the way Jew from Jewish here, meaning Jew, Ezrach, and Jewish, Ger. Jew, Ezrach, Jewish mother. Jewish, Ger, not a Jewish mother. You don't have a Jewish mother. Either way, you can all be related together as a family under the covenant of Mount Sinai. So I just wanted to sort of clarify that a bit. A little bit more about the Ger. Another way of talking about the Ger, of course, is to call them Noahites. That's the common way to call people who are Gerim as Noahites here. And sometimes people think that that's not fair. It's like, why should I be called a Noahide rather than a Jew? Because my mother isn't Jewish. And you've first of all got to recognize the word Noahite isn't even a Hebrew word. It's an English word, which is defining a concept. And, we're not in charge of controlling the English language and the words which come to be the easiest, most commonplace term to describe a concept in English. It's not under the control of Hebrew speakers. It's not up to us. But that's the way it's become, that the word Noahite is more common in English than Ger. Why? I don't know. The biblical term is Ger. Noahite is not even a Hebrew term, but there you go. The reason why it's sort of clarified that Noahites are Gerim is because the laws of Noah apply to the Ger. So really, Noahide refers to somebody who is keeping the laws of Noah. It doesn't really matter who your parents are. This is completely irrelevant. But if you're keeping the laws of Noah, then you are Noahide. Sort of the word Noahide really describes the covenant that you're under, as opposed to your sort of ethnic identity, if you think of it that way. So you can be Jewish Noahide if your father was Jewish, your mother wasn't Jewish, and you're keeping the covenant of Noah, then you're a Jewish Noahide. You can also be under the covenant of the Mount Sinai, keeping the Torah covenant or the Israelite covenant. Even if none of your parents were Jewish, you can convert and make a full conversion to Israelite covenant, which is very difficult, but it's possible. You're not excluded from that. But there is a strict way of going through that process to join that way. The way to become a Ger is easy. The way to become an Israelite is not easy. So two different covenants. Noahide covenant means the easy covenant. Israelite covenant means the difficult covenant. But end of the day, all Israel are brothers. Ger and Ezrah alike. Or, if you want to put it in Maimonides' terms, all Jews and those attached to them are like brothers. Thank you for watching. God bless you all. Take care. Bye-bye.